Hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, so for some of you, it's not even morning anymore. In fact, it's almost not even morning here on the West Coast, but it is morning somewhere, and we are going to go ahead and code live together anyway. I have a special treat for you today. We are going to code in Tynker. If you guys haven't heard of Tynker before, where have you been? Actually, Tynker is a very popular platform for block-based coding, and they have a lot of very interesting tutorials. A lot of their stuff is not free. You pay by the month or you pay by the classroom, but we are going to concentrate today on stuff that is free. So I'm going to come up here, and as you can see in my browser, I've typed Tynker. It's Tynker with a Y. Tynker, Hour of Code. And I'm just going to press enter, and it gives me all of these great results. And I can choose any of these things, and they are absolutely free. So I think I will start with what? Code Monsters, Monster High. Code Monsters, Monster High. Let's start with Code Monsters. Okay, here we go. I have never played this before, so we will be playing this together. Welcome to Code Monsters. To get started, click the red node on the map. All right, so I'm closing that. It says to click the red node on the map. And for those of you who don't node what a node is just like one solitary lump someplace. So if you have a node, you have a lump somewhere. So this lump is this one here with the number 1. It's kind of pulsing. That's kind of creepy and relaxing at the same time. So we're going to click the pulsing one, and it is going to take us to the first puzzle. This puzzle is a house, apparently. So, okay, here we go. It just took a second to load. Thank goodness you're here. I'm assuming we need to click to read more. The town is under attack by rival Codemasters from the Glitchers. Oh my gosh, was this Codemasters all along, not Code Monsters? What's wrong with me? Oh no! They've sent a Rexplosion to deal with us! What does it mean to deal with us? You'll have to use my Mantisaur to handle this. Oh my goodness. Different monsters have different abilities. Strike is a normal attack for the Mantisaur. Oh, this is very Pokemon feeling. Attach the strike code block to the on my turn block. Oh, it left before I could finish reading it. Drag the strike block. Attach the strike code block to the on my turn hat block. Great job! When the play button is pressed, the Mantisaur will perform a strike on its turn. Okay, I need to get rid of this music. It's a little bit loud. There we go. So on my turn, I will strike. That's what I just coded there. When you're satisfied with your battle strategy, press the play button to begin the fight. And in any normal situation, I would, but I'm on the internet, which means that I want to test things out a little bit. Can I do a double strike? Oh, I cannot. All right. So I can't double strike, which means we'll go ahead and click play. We'll behave. Now, Mantisaur used strike. Mantisaur hit Rexplosion. Rexplosion. Oh my goodness, there's too much going on. I can't read it all. 42 damage, burning bite. Mantisaur 39. Mantisaur used strike. 42 damage. Oh, you saved us. My goodness. Okay, so we are programming monsters to fight, and we don't know what the other monsters are programmed to do. So we're just at this point, we don't know what is what or what moves have more power or any of that. We're just kind of getting lay of the land. And I don't know, was that fun? You tell me. What did you think? Is that fun? Do you want to keep going? All right, we'll keep going for now. The town was being attacked by a explosion owned by some no-good glitchers. You used the shopkeeper's mantisaur to fight off the explosion and save the city. Now the node that is pulsing is a red number 2. Actually, the 2 is white, but the node is red. And let's see what we get. Oh, look, we have 10 XP up here. We can save points and we can claim a certificate. All right, this looks like the same little battle sphere. That's pretty impressive, the way you took care of that explosion back there. Why, thank you. I've been practicing. Mantisaurs are weak against fire creatures, but somehow you still pulled it off. Well, then why did you send in your mantisphere, mister? The glitchers haven't learned their lesson yet. They're sending over a magical creature called Magicore now. Magic creatures are weak to nature creatures like our Mantisaur friend. This will be good. You can learn about elemental attacks while you take out this next monster. Use my Mantisaur. Do I have a choice? I'm feeling a little close to this battle, by the way. I hope this Mantisaur doesn't eat me. Use the power of nature to protect the city from harmful magic. Okay. What's going on? All right. What's going on here? We got this magic tinker guy looking at his app. There we go. It's back. Elemental attacks do extra damage against creatures weak to your element type and less damage to creatures strong against your element type. So this is very Pokemon-esque. Monsters come in one of 5 elements. The elements fall into a circle of strength and weakness as pictured above. For example, a nature attack does extra damage to a magic type monster. So a nature attack does extra damage to a magic type monster. Okay. I clicked. Do I have to click the X? That's strange. It changed its requirements from just clicking anywhere to specifically clicking an X. And you'll notice the blocks got smaller as well. It's almost like we're maturing. We're growing up. Okay, on my turn, I could strike or I can uppercut. And you'll see that when you choose one, there will be no place to connect something below it. You have to choose one or the other. This is interesting. Look, there's a JavaScript. Ooh, so we can see what these words are in JavaScript. If you're comfortable with reading, you can say, hey, this is a function called onMyTurn. And when onMyTurn is called, we're going to call the function uppercut. Now, we don't know what the function uppercut is defined to be or anything. We just see that it is a function that we can use. And it looks like you can look at it in Python as well. It's not very different in Python except for the syntax of the brackets and things. It's, if you notice, there's the parentheses and then a colon there. And here it's parentheses and a curly bracket with semicolon at the end of the function. Let's go back to blocks though, because we don't need to think about that on a Saturday morning, do we? No. Okay, so we've coded, and then there's this little arrow thingy that gets that code out of our way before we click run. And I'm going to click play, and we'll see what happens. It looks like there's going to be a fight about to break out. Help me. Mantisaur hit Magicore for 49 damage. Magicore used Tail Strike on Mantisaur. Magicore hit Mantisaur for 26. Mantisaur received. Mantisaur used Uppercut. Hit Magicore for 49. Magicore received 5 energy. Magicore Tail Strike. Oh my goodness. Magicore hit Mantisaur for 26. Mantisaur received 5 damage. Mantisaur. This is too much. and battle over 10 XP, which is 3 stars. That is 3.333333 XP per star. 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Next. Oh, that's interesting. So it told me that it took me 3 minutes and 21 seconds. There was no way the battle was that long. So it must have been counting how long it took me to code, which is actually a lot of pressure because I was playing around. I was getting lay of the land. I was looking at things. And now I feel like the time that it takes me to code has something to do with how many stars I get. Let's keep our eye on that. The Glitchers sent a Magicore to attack the city. You used the shopkeeper's Mantisaur and the power of nature to defeat the Magicore's magic. Oh, yes, the power of nature. It's very powerful indeed. Indeed. Okay, so let's go ahead and close that. And should we play one more? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I get where this is going. It's not really speaking to me. And if it's not really speaking to me, then why spend my Saturday morning doing it, right? So I'm going to go back. If you remember, I typed Tynker hour of code, and I'm going to see what else is out there. I'm going to try Monster High. So with Monster High, we can do a scavenger hunt, code with ghouls to complete a quest through the halls of Monster High. Or we can do a dance party, code your own dance party and share with friends. They both sound really good. I think it should be dance party time. What do you guys think? Dance party? Dance party with Monster High. I don't know where that came from. Well, hi there. Can you stop? You're going to step on me. Ah. Hey there. Let's use code blocks to choreograph a dance. Click on the code blocks to see what they do. Click on Frankie when you're ready to continue. Okay, disco for 3. What's that? Mar, 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 mar. Okay. Hula for 3. Hula, 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 hula. Boogie for 3. Boogie fever. And jump flip. Oh my goodness, I like that. Can I get a jump flip block? I want to be able to suddenly do cool acrobatics like that. Did you notice how her dress stays perfectly in place when she flips? That is a magic dress. Okay, so we're going to click on Frankie. And I'm ready to continue. We can connect blocks in sequence to make something. I don't read fast enough. Wow, look at them. Ready to make your own freaky dance party? Let's get started. All right. Monster High. Welcome. The ghouls of Monster High are here to dance. Let's see how we can help. Click the play button in the bottom right to see the demo project. Click the stop button when you're done to return to this tutorial. So it looks like they've already coded a demo project for us and we can play it. Let's see if we can figure out what it's going to do before we click go. So on start, so that means when we click the play button, switch to background hallway 1. So it will be background hallway 1. And then forever, play sound We Are Monster High loop until done. Okay, so it doesn't really say anything about them moving. It's just basically putting in a background and then playing music. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this didn't have everybody dancing, but look at what I notice up here. This is kind of Scratch-esque. In fact, I think a lot of Tynker was taken from Scratch. So they have your stage, which is your backdrop. If you remember in Scratch last week, we played with the bedroom, and this is that. kind of thing. And then these are our sprites. We have Claudine, who's here, and she has no code in here in her. But if you remember, Draculera was dancing. So we're going to click on Draculera and look at all that code. On start, boogie bob, jump flip, wait, hula, kung fu disco, moonwalk, zombie walk. And now Frankie was doing the exact same thing as Draculera. So I'm guessing that her code looks identical, and it is. Now we can mess this up a little bit by... Let's just move these around a little bit. And we'll see what happens later. Gulia's just standing there, so there's no code. Oh, look, on start, forever, do nothing. She's going to do nothing forever. And then Cleo is also doing nothing forever. And the bat, oh, I didn't even notice the bat. The bat's just hanging out. And then we have a cauldron back here in the back that is just going to the back. Okay, so now that we've mixed these things up, let's see what their dance looks like now. Oh no! It looks like the fight from the monster thing before. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we might have caused a fight between these two high school girls. Maybe we should fix that. All right, so we have all this code. I wonder if we can copy it. Oh, we can edit the name. Can we copy this code? I'm holding down, oh yep, we can, look at that. So I clicked on this, and then I'm holding down the shift key and clicking the forever loop, and it is highlighting everything white. I don't know how to copy it. There doesn't seem to be a copy feature. So I am going to try the old popular trick, Command C or Control C for those of you on PC. And I'm going to come into Claudine and I'm going to Command V. Bummer. It doesn't work. So I can't just copy the code from one dancer and put it into another, which means I need to just remember it. Well, that's tough. That's hard. So let me see if there's a way to create a function, because if I could create a function, I could make a function with all the dance moves in it and then use that in another dancer. And I see no way to create a function in Monster Dance Party. So it looks like this is just kind of a by the seat of our pants, create whatever you can create. And if we want to come through line by line and remember that there's on start, there's forever, and then there's boogie bob, jump, flip, wait, quarter of a second, then we can come in here and we can do the on start, forever, and then there's a boogie bob, jump flip, and then wait for a quarter of a second, 0.25 seconds, and let's see what happens. That booty kick really gets me. Oh man. I don't know. Let's make these two do something now. So I'm going to come over to Gulia, and for Gulia, I'm just going to have her constantly. Let's just have her moonwalking around, right? Moonwalk for 2, and then we'll have her turn left, turn right. And that's what we'll have her do. Should we have Cleo do the same thing? Moonwalk for 2. And then turn left and turn right. And let's go. Okay, they look like they're having a lot of fun, but they are not the best dancers ever. What would you do to get these Monster High girls dancing in a little more harmony? What kind of things would you like to see? Uh, Go to the Monster High dance party yourself. You can search for Tynker Hour of Code and click Monster High Dance Party, or you can search for Tynker Monster High Dance Party, and you will end up with this. And oh, look, you can publish it. We can save our project. I'm going to save this Monster High. Ooh, Monster High. We'll call it a cat fight because they looked like they were kicking each other in the booty. And we'll say this is Kiki versus IT's Saturday morning project. And I will publish the link for you if it gives me a link. Boo, 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 boo. This is a game. Other tags, Kiki versus IT. And save. And now what is it going to do? How is it going to publish it? Okay. So it published it, but it didn't give me a link or anything that I can point to it. I'm going to do some research and I'll see if I can figure out where it went. And if I can find a link, I'll put it in the description box below. If you code your own Monster High dance party, I would love to see you put the link in the description box below and share it with everybody else. I hope you guys had fun. This was a great time for me, and I will see you guys later. Until then, happy coding.